Welcome back to Sensei Sam's One Championship preview for One Championship Friday Fight Night 123. And we are starting with bout number 3, Sa'anit versus Eisaku Ogasawara. Sa'anit, 30 years of age, 170 centimeters tall, 118 fights, 85 wins. He made his debut at One Championship at One Friday Fight Night 119. Actually, his first time he been inside the little 4-ounce gloves, first time on the global stage, first time inside the little gloves, and first time receiving a 350,000 baht bonus. He actually have 2 kids, 1 daughter and 1 son, so there is a lot of motivation for him to coming to this fight, because he's trying to change his family's life and not just his own. He started with Muay Thai at the age of 11, he used Muay Thai to support himself and get his own education throughout the years, and now he wants to do that same thing for his children, as well taking care of his parents. And the featured fight of the night, bout number 6, Don King Yotarak versus Rustam Yunusov. Don King Yotarak, 24 years old, 170 centimeters tall, 98 fights and 79 wins. Fighting out of Yotarak Gym in Phuket. Started Muay Thai at the young age of 7. After 97 fights, now he has an 83% win rate. He has that Muay Cow style, but also you can expect a full arsenal of loaded weapons he brings to his fights, and he's willing to use them all no matter who stands in front of him. Don King has it all. He's an aggressive puncher. He says about himself that his fists are his biggest weapons. He wants to march in his opponents and let his hands go. Sharp jab, counter-punching intelligence. He puts his combinations together and the result speaks for itself. Out of 5 fights at One Championship, 4 wins, 3 of them through KO. Friday Fight Night 57 in the second round, at Friday Fight Night 74 in the very first round, and also in his fight against Den Payak at One Friday Fight Night 96 after 2 minutes. This wins gave him a boost of confidence and a well-deserved spot on the main fight at One Friday Fight Night 113 against Yotlek Pet. And jumping to bout number 8, Kumpon versus Edilson Rodriguez. Kunpon Ekmuangnong, 20 years old, 178 centimeters tall, 79 professional fights, 60 wins. I had the chance to train with Kunpon at Petchnum Noi Gym in Phuket, Thailand. Kunpon made his debut at One Championship at One Friday Fight Night 112. It was also his first time he has been inside the little gloves. He comes from a family of fighters. His dad opened the gym out there in Phuket, Thailand. Kumpon already has so much experience, just 20 years old, a southpaw technician with unanimous left-sided weapons. The left hand, the left kick, absolute bone-crushing weapons of him. He's got great footwork that sets the angles for his attacks as a Muay female stylist. He likes to feint into his techniques, he likes to set traps. He says he has a sneaky plan for this upcoming bout. He was very excited for this opportunity under the bright lights at One Championship. He says as a kid he was inspired by American Showtime wrestling, so he's ready to make himself a superstar. He called for a KO. We will see if he can sneak that into existence here at the world famous Lumpini Stadium. You know that he's gonna use the hands. He said that he also wants to look for the head kick and attacks the body when he opens up the guard of the head. But mostly he's gonna maintain the space and look for the boxing. He says he really focused on his boxing as defense, trying to utilize head movement, getting used to these little gloves and how he can best showcase his style. He plans on using the head and find the big head kick knockout. And in bout number 9, Nuapet versus Ayat Al-Badr. Nuapet, 27 years old, 173 centimeters tall, 81 fights, 62 wins, coming out of T-Det Gao Gao Gym in Bangkok, Thailand. This young man grew up in poverty. First time he saw Muay Thai was in a temple. He lost his first fight, but he did not quit. He continued to become the fighter he could. Now it's the money, it's the passion of Muay Thai that continued to make Nuapet push to greatness. This is his opportunity to reach for the stars. He's an orthodox Muay female stylist. He has a great jab that he uses to measure. He wants to keep his distance and footwork sharp. He raised the intensity of everything and looking strong to start up this one. He wants to go forward and wants to test the chin of his opponent. He will try to close that distance and put that hands to work. Bout number 11, the co-main event of One Friday Fight Night 123, Det Duong Lek versus Boa Kiao. I had the chance to train with Det Duong Lek together with his team at TDET Gao Gao in Bangkok, Thailand. Det Duong Lek is 22 years old, 175 centimeters tall. He has 70 professional fights and 55 wins. Born and bred in Thailand, his journey to becoming a Muay Thai phenom began at a young age. Fueled by an unyielding passion for the art of 8 limbs, he honed his craft tirelessly, mastering the technique and the ferocity of combat. He won the Road to One Thailand Tournament Championship. He likes the small gloves and he's ready to put it on. He is really a man who picked up steam, found the momentum over the last couple of fights, and he looks to use this momentum going into this one. He's constantly working on his accuracy and power in the small gloves. With turning 15, he already had more than 100 amateur fights, so imagine how ready this young man is. He's always ready to show the audience what they want to see, a firefight. He's a true example where determination and consistency can bring you in life. This young man is just getting started in his career, just 22 years young, and already a $100,000 contract with one championship. He has proven why he belongs to the largest martial arts organization in the world. Det Duong Lek is that type of fighter who has this intellectual and also aggressive fighting style. He has some notable victories in his career, including Taiko Naito twice and Kong Suk Fairtex. Jumping on that gas early from the first second, he has some vicious combinations, as you can see by yourself. Great footwork combining with heavy artillery from all angles. Boa Kiao is 23 years old, 170 centimeters tall. He has 104 professional fights and 81 wins. Boa Kiao translates to the Green Lotus in Thai. Current riding a 4-fight win streak, he had 1 Friday fights. He's from Isan, Thailand. Comes out very aggressive, very strategic fighter though. Likes to build as the fight goes on, picks his shots very carefully. This fight, he wants to change that. He wants to be a little bit more aggressive, wants to press forward and find some big shots. Boa Kiao is an orthodox stance fighter with a ton of stamina, utilizing the kicks and the punches very well. He has really adapted to the little gloves. His best kicks, sometimes those low kicks, but also at long range the body kicks. At close range, I think his best weapon in the fight is gonna be the elbows. And of course, presenting you the main fight of One Friday Fight Night 123, Felipe Lobo versus Kulap Dam. Kulap Dam, Sorjor Piek Yutai, aka the Black Rose, aka the Left Meteorite, is 26 years old, 168 centimeters tall, 99 fights and 74 wins. Two-time Lumpini Stadium Muay Thai world champion Kulap Dam grew up in poverty in Thailand's northeastern Isan region. He had his debut at One Championship on the 6th of September 2019. Since then he had 15 fights, 10 wins, 6 of them by knockout. Within a month of beginning his training, the 8-year-old Kulap Dam was already stepping into the ring to compete. This was the start of an incredible career. He won a national championship, earned himself the Fight of the Year title in 2017, honors from the Sports Writers Association of Thailand, and captured the prestigious Lumpini Stadium Muay Thai world title in 2 weight divisions. Kulap Dam earns the name Left Meteorite for the prodigious power in his left straight punch. He's one of the most dynamic young talents in the striking world and employs a fan-friendly style where knockout is always a distinct possibility. He is a huge star in the Muay Thai world, due a good reason. This man is so active, he fights so often, and the majority of the time he's putting people to sleep. This was Sensei Sam exclusive content for One Championship. For more videos like this, check out my channel, leave me a comment and share this video with your community. Us. And of course presenting you 100